Alright, so a pretty good tee shot here, just up the left side, just in the left rough. See the pin. So it's just a bit in the front, got 152 left. Gonna be going with the 48-degree wedge. There is a little bit of a tailwind, so I gotta keep that in account. So I'm gonna try to knock this down a little bit. And yeah, see if we can run it up there. All right, so walking up, you can see ball's right there. Got about 25 feet, and this is a really tough hole. It's a dogleg left 475-yard par 4, so not a bad leave. I just gotta keep in mind, we just had a big hurricane pass through here not long ago, so these are still pretty wet, so I'm not gonna get quite the rollout I would normally get. So just gonna keep that in mind, but looking at this putt, we got about, as I said, 25 feet. So let's see if we can roll it in. All right, so not a bad hole at all. 4 on that hole is always good. It's probably one of the harder par 4s in the county for sure. Now we're on hole 11, 630-yard par 5. Gonna be hitting it right over the right side of that bunker with the 3-iron. And we'll also send driver. So driver's not an advisable play, but if I hit driver, I can go for it. So just for fun, we'll hit driver. And the line we want to take is just left of that car path. You can see that tree past all those trees in the foreground. That's where you want to aim at. So we'll give both a swing and see where they end up. All right, so here's my 3-iron, just a bit into the left rough, and I do think my driver's fine. I think it's somewhere in that left rough. It really was a good shot with the driver there. It's just, as you guys can see, it's you know, to hit it over these trees here and have it cut down, it's a pretty tight shot, especially with OB right and OB left. So that's where we are. We'll see if we can find it after this shot, but got about 340 left. Gonna be hitting probably 5-iron here to leave myself 100 yards left in attack with the wedge. So just for fun, I got about 340 left. It's a bit of a fly or lie out of this rough. So that was a good shot. I'm in the right center of the fairway. I'm gonna take my 1-iron, give it a pretty nice jumpy lie. We're gonna see if we can get there. I just wanna see, I think it's worth a try. If you guys want me to do more stuff like that, by the way, let me know, because I'm all about entertaining you guys. So just for fun, let's hit a 1-iron from 340, 350 with a jumper lie. Let's see if we can get there. Hey guys, remember I was saying that it was going to be in the left rough, my tee shot? I was wrong. In fact, you guys might have even seen it out the corner of the shot, I'm not sure. This is where my ball is. Holy smokes. So this tree right here, never from the tips ever been that close to that tree. That's crazy to me. Oh my God. So yeah, that's about, I have maybe not even 200 yards left there. So that was about probably 415-yard drive. And to cut the corner like that is kind of crazy. You can see the trees right there. So unfortunately I got people behind me, so I can't hit it. But yeah, that is, wow. So wasn't expecting to go that far, but that was pretty much a perfect drive. So, And it's a nice little lesson. I mean, sometimes being bold and aggressive pays off, but you know, if I get my driver a little more consistent, I will definitely be looking into hitting more tee shots like this more often. So yeah, that is, man, that is a monster shot. So hope you guys enjoyed that one. So pretty solid shot there over the right center of the fairway. Got about 85 yards left. Gonna be hitting a 50-degree wedge, so we can get it close. All right, well, I missed that just a bit long. It's kind of a little disappointing. I thought that was right in the money, but not quite dialed with my touch right now. So I'm gonna have about a 25-footer, a little bit over the pin. And also, guys, this is where my 1-iron ended up. Didn't quite catch it very flush, so yep. So let's see if we can make our putt. All right, so another ho-hum 5 there, not the worst thing in the world. Now on hole 12, pins up at the front edge here, 181 yards. This is gonna be a very, very tricky shot because this hole is notorious for very unpredictable winds, because as you can see, the trees are, you know, there's a good amount of trees around the tee box, at least up here, but out there, completely exposed, and it's really hard to predict. So I have a 9-iron in my hand, but I'm probably gonna take an 8 because it's okay to go long here. I'll have so much green to work with coming back. I just do not want to come up short. So we're actually gonna switch out with the 8 and see if we can hit close. Well, I pulled it a little bit, but it's definitely a good thing that I clubbed up. As you can see, it might have been a little close to going into water. So there's a pin right there. Could be hitting a 50-degree wedge. Try to splash it out, give yourselves a kick in par. So a bit of a rough hole there, you know, just didn't quite hit the shots I needed to hit, but I'm not too worried about it. You know, we're just having fun, we're just filming, so not gonna stress out too much about it. Now on hole 13, 350 yards to the pin. The driver will be too far, so we'll be going with the 1-iron. Well, as you guys can see, didn't get a lot of roll there. We got 61 yards left to the pin. Could be hitting a 62-degree wedge. And yeah, just gonna really try to focus on making solid contact, making a smooth swing, and flighting it in there. So not the greatest shot in there. Distance wasn't too bad. I just pushed it out to the right pretty horrendously. So got ourselves, but still a very makeable birdie, about 15 feet. So let's see if we can roll it in. All right, so not the best four there, but again, not too worried about it. Just gonna have fun, keep playing, and keep giving you guys some good content. So on hole 14, 400 and about 10-yard par 4. So I'm gonna be taking a 3-iron right at that water tower, but I will also hit driver, and the green is right there. So we'll see where that goes. So we'll see how these two shots turn out. All right, so pretty good shot here. Got 132 left, pins just a little bit in the back. And as for my drive, it landed right at that tree right there, that stump, and kicked down pretty good. It should be in that flat somewhere, so we'll head down after the shot and find that. So I gotta say, I've been hitting really good tee shots. So maybe it might be time to start getting a little more aggressive, but we'll explore that in due time. But right now I got 132 left. Gonna go with a 48, kind of knock this one down a little bit and try to hit it close. All right, guys, so you can see where my drive ended up here. You can see that's the front of the green. Landed right about here. I thought it was gonna land up here and kick way down to the flats, but that's definitely not a bad spot to be. As for my approach shot, really solid right there. So we got a really good look at a 3. So let's see if we can roll it in. So that was a little bit, I'm gonna be honest, I hit the putt I wanted to hit. I actually re-hit that putt a few more times, and every other time it broke in, so that might have just been an anomaly. These greens were just airified a little bit ago, so sometimes that can be a factor, but I'm looking at it realistically. I hit a good putt, hit the putt I wanted to, just didn't go in, and that's gonna happen sometimes. So you always gotta think about that. Don't get upset, don't get down yourself, just keep playing. So that being said, on hole 15, roughly 400-yard dogleg left. You can put in a 2-iron at that little stump right there. Should have about 150 left. So pretty solid shot here. Actually advanced it a lot further up than I thought, up the left side. So I got 105 left. You can see the pin, the shadows there, the front part of the green. So I'm gonna be hitting a 58-degree wedge. We have a little bit of a herd wind, so I'm gonna keep that in mind and not be afraid to throw this over the pin, use that extra green over it as a backstop. So yeah, let's see if we can attack. So pretty much perfect. You guys can actually see the pitch mark right there. So you can see how much that spun back. Yeah, that was absolutely exactly what I was trying to do. And yeah, worked to perfection. So we got about a 4-footer left here. So again, can't control if we make it or not. All we can do is start in the right line, give it some good speed, and let the chips fall where they may. And by the way, I know a lot of people, when they have like a shorter birdie putt, they get a lot really under pressure and think, oh my god, if I miss this, I've just screwed up my last couple really good shots. Can't think like that. All you can do, as I said, get a good line, make a good stroke, start it where you want it to start. And if you do those things, you need to be okay with missing putts, because it's going to happen. If you can reach that place mentally in your head, you'd be amazed, absolutely amazed, how easy putting can get if you just have a solid mental game. And if someone I would say to refer to a lot, watch a lot, Patrick Cantley, the toughest guy I think out there mentally right now, or one of the toughest, especially on the greens. Try to mimic his demeanor because he's got a gift for that. It's unbelievable. So just kind of my 2 cents on how to handle these shorter putts and just really golf in general. So see if we can roll it in. All right, so pretty much perfect hole all around there. Feeling really good about that. And I have a little something special for you guys. So at Crofton, you know, obviously I've told you guys this is where I've grown up my entire life. There's a special way to play the 16th hole. And I don't know how many people do it, but I do it all the time to challenge myself. So that's the tee right there. Not the one in the foreground, the next tee up, that is the tips. And that's the hole right there. So the tee right there, so that first one, that is the tips for hole 14 that we played a few holes ago. We are on then the senior tees and then the ladies tees right here. So this makes this hole play roughly 720 yards. So I thought that'd be a cool thing to showcase here. I think it makes this, it'll spice it up a little bit. So obviously going to be hitting driver. It's about 315 yards to get to the fairway. So let's see if we can take a shot. All right guys, that was a perfect tee shot, absolutely smoked that. I just want to give you guys a quick idea of the difference in distance. So these are the tips here, and you can actually see the ladies tees. It's hard to see over that brush, but the ladies tees are just behind that like brush right there. So it's pretty far away, right about 130 yards, 140. So pretty cool thing I thought I'd show you guys. And yeah, let's see if we can make a 4. It'd be a pretty good 4. All right guys, that was a really good tee shot. Ball landed right about there, and one more look at where I was hitting from back there. And one of the things that really makes this a lot tougher is this actually becomes a factor now, because normally you can just blow it wide over that. So you really have to hit a good shot. So I love that little challenge it adds. We're only 335 yards away, so it's probably about 390 drive roughly. We can make this, especially with my 1-iron. So let's see if we can get there in 2. So I think it should be a stock 1-iron. If we hit it solid, we're going to be very close to the screen. Look at this cute little guy. Fun fact, my elementary school mascot was a woodchuck. So, Woody the Woodchuck. In the comments, if any of you guys ever happen to go to Crofton Woods Elementary, let me know. Woodchucks represent. So, I think we're just short right here. I don't know if you guys can see, just short of that bunker. I left it out a little bit, but obviously, you know, this is not good to go left. So, good miss. Didn't quite shut the door, but that was definitely a hard shot to hit really pure with the bounce of that 1-iron. So we're gonna have about a 15-20 yard chip back up the hill. Let's see if we can get up and down. Well, I don't know why I just didn't have a good feel for how slow that putt was going to be, so nothing else to it than that. So on hole 17, 195 yard par 3. See the pin's a bit in the back, so I'm going to be taking an 8-iron here and yeah, going right at it. Well, definitely not a good shot. It's yeah, not good at all. So this is where we got left here. So I'm gonna be hitting a 62-degree wedge, just trying to get it just to scoot up onto the green, see if we can get up and down. Really solid flop shot there. I was able to land it really soft, and yeah, we got about 4 feet, so let's see if we can roll it in. Well, just misjudged that, unfortunately. Didn't realize it was going to be that quick, so I kind of blew it through the break. But oh well. On the last hole of the day, hole 18, 420 yard par 4. Going to be hitting 2-iron up the right center to center of that fairway. Alright guys, so just kicked into the rough. I landed right up here, but this fairway's pretty right to left slope. So we got 113 to the pin. I'm gonna be hitting a 40-degree wedge just to take a little bit off of it and have a little more control, because it is above my feet, so I want to really try to have accuracy. So it's all about touch and distance here. See if we can hit a good shot. All right, well, overshot it a little bit. So you can see the back center part of the green pin was way up front. I actually didn't realize it'd be that far up front. But got about a 30-footer here. See if we can cozy it on down close and even maybe make it 3. So it's just all about pace here. See if we can make it. All right, so not the best read there, but we did have good pace, so finished off okay. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, it was always great getting to play my home course, you know, and makes for a nice, fun, relaxed, easy little vlog, especially with me prepping for the World Championships coming up pretty soon. It's definitely one of those things where it's nice to have some easier content so that I can focus on training. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. As always, I really do enjoy making these. And yeah, please be sure to like the video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel. There will definitely be more content like this coming out in the future. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.